everyone, welcome back to Mr. Super Stoked. Today I got something very special for you. We did many runs here in Denmark and I would like to present you the three main runs here in a place called Cold Hawaii, Klitmøller, Hanstholm area. So the very first run that I'm going to talk about is the classic one, the one from Hanstholm to Vigsø. It's a run that you can do in half an hour if you're already quite good at downwinding. Yes, usually we start off at the pier in Hanstholm. It's like a 10 to 15 minute paddle out. And then you are catching the wave right behind the pier and going down about 8-9 kilometers, depending on how many turns you're doing, which takes roughly half an hour. Have a look at the following images and then you will see why I definitely like doing this run.
Famous last words, Matt.
Eat your breakfast.
Don't forget to eat your breakfast, guys. You might need the energy later on.
Took me forever to paddle up. A little bit backwashy here in this section. There are definitely waves coming right towards me. Woo! The backwash was kicking me out here. Alright, almost there. I can already see the bunkers over there. Good one, good top speed. See you in the next one.
Alright, let's get to run number 2. The very first run that I did here in Denmark. The very first run I did where I got on foil and finally experienced that crazy feeling of glide. And it's called the Thisted Bredning or Fjord Run. Usually we start in Thisted at the canoe club. And then you're crossing the Thisted Bredning, which is usually another 45 to 50 minute run. Round number 3 is the run from Nørre Vorupør to Klitmøller. It's probably the most surfy run in the area. It needs specific conditions, so the stars need to align for this one with south swells, which are usually a little bit rare in this area. Most of the swells come from the west. That's why Hanstholm to Vigsø is such a famous and popular run, because, well, these are conditions that we quite often get here in Thai. But if you get south swell, if you're lucky enough, then definitely you gotta do the Nørre Vorupør to Klitmøller run. It's roughly taking us an hour when we do it. It's a little bit longer. You can also go all the way to Hanstholm, but then you gotta be careful because there's a big harbor wall there with a lot of wave reflection and disturbance coming from that wall, so you have to know what you're doing. So usually we just do Nørre Vorupør to Klitmøller. What we usually do is we paddle out behind the pier. Make sure you're far enough out, because the waves, even in those south swells, will try to push you more towards shoreline. They just wrap around the pier there in this area. You can definitely paddle out for say 15, maybe 20 minutes, and then you are far enough out to go all the way to Klitmøller without having to stop and then paddle out one more time to get away from the coastline. So we are in Nørre now. I'm joined by Trond, Mats and Carsten. I'm gonna do a parawing downwind on the 1080 with 45 stab pocket rocket V1. V2 is waiting for me at home. Feels like it should be a very surfy, skatey setup. Nice weather. Mats just said it could be an all-time run. South winds, quite rare. And then lined up without any big swell, just wind swell. Let's go.
Trying to go down these bumps here. Good top speeds. And cutting back out again. Woo! Really nice. No seaweed as well. Nice. Unusual for that time of the year. Still early August. Got the short fuse on. I actually like the extra stability because it already feels so free and roll that I don't want any pitch instability. Oh, great. All time, guys. This may be the best wing I've ever tried here in the North Sea. 1080. 1080, man. Okay, another nice one behind here. Whoa. Whew. This here is the future, guys. If you want something skatey, then get the surge, get a short mast, get a shore board, 90 kgs body weight, that's the liters here. And I highly recommend that setup.